This is our Concert 4/4 Viol model, and it's basically the same as the Concert 4/4 with the violin corners, only we've designed it, we've sort of removed the corners. Because of that, it ended up being a tiny bit of a smaller pattern. Not that it really makes any difference. They've got such sloping shoulders, and you know, they're sort of really designed for you to play, that really, they're all of the series are so comfortable and easy, which is great. So this particular one has got lovely medium-grained Carpathian mountain spruce on the front, and absolutely mega wood on the sides. I mean, look at that, stunning. Really highly flame maple, and again a beautiful back, flame maple, lots of modulary sort of raised there. You know, this is almost like bridge wood. It's absolutely stunning. You know, it's the best sounding stuff. So these basses come to us basically in parts, and they are made from, as I say, made from all the best materials. But when they come to us, the front is like this thick. And there's actually a video, if you're really interested, there's a video, there's a shortened 10-minute version of making a concert model, or if you want to go cross-eyed from watching double bass making, there's like a 2-hour series of exactly how we do it. So there's a lot, you know, so you'll find it on YouTube anyway. But we kind of, we get them and they're in parts, or very lightly tacked together, and we basically do all of the graduations, the bass bar, and we sort of take into account the wood we've got. So the key, I think, with bass making is not doing the same thing every time, actually. The key is assessing your materials and adjusting what you're going to do accordingly, because you know, no two bits of wood are the same. So if you treat them all the same, you're going to get different outcomes. If you treat all the wood differently, knowing what you're doing, the idea is you'll come to the same outcome, which is why our basses are so consistent in their sound. So again, like things like choosing the right bass bar to correspond with the front, and all these things are really important to making that sort of, you know, deep, warm, reactive Martin sound, which this is a great example of. So we do the bass bar, saw all the ribs out, graduate the back, and then all the edge work is kind of roughly done, but we really spend time going over everything, you know, work around the sound holes, all the edge work on the front. And the scroll, when it comes to us, is basically a big, just a scroll with a big lump of wood, sort of roughly carved. And again, we glue, you know, all of the stuff on this bass, all of the sort of, you know, fingerboard, tailpiece, end pin, bridge, everything. All of those bits are the same quality as we would use for any of our restorations or any of the other basses we make here. So there's all the best stuff. But what this does is it really gives us control of all of the things that matter, like the neck set, the overstand, the bridge height, the bass bar, the thickness of the plates, everything. So what you're really getting is all of the Martin technology in there, and all of the Martin feel. But because we didn't do a bit of the work, they're basically half the price of the other models that we make. And they're super popular. These are by far our most popular instruments. You know, because we can really bespoke you know, the instrument to you. So if you want a shorter string length, we can do that. If you want, you know, anything thicker neck, all these tends to be when people have something that they want that's different. It tends to be thickness of the neck, you know, maybe narrowness of the fingerboard, string heights, all these sorts of things. But because we do so much of it, we can and we kind of are able to control all that stuff. So you kind of get exactly what it is that you want. So going back to looking at this bass, obviously it's got, you know, beautiful wood, nice Baker style machine heads, and this has got our sort of new varnish that we do. It's got you know, a bit of antiquing and you know, a slightly more matte finish, which I think looks really cool. So yeah, it's a lovely bass, really nice model, and if you're looking for something that's really easy to play, you know, you can use it for anything, but you know, want the real sort of top quality bespoke handmade bass for you, then these are a great choice.